What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, which was released on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC by Ubisoft and Ubisoft Montreal. And of course, this game is a remastered version of the original Assassin's Creed 3 that was released on the Wii U, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. And it's also a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed Revelations. And the plot of the game is that Connor, who is a part of the Assassin Order, who is fighting the Templar Order, he gets mixed up in the situation partly because of the Templars attacking his village while they are trying to take over the newly formed United States in 1776 and everything. And pretty much this is where the whole thing picks up at, you know what I'm saying? And essentially the main menu consists of a single player, downloadable content options, and Ubisoft Club. Now, when it comes to the single player, you either start a new game or load or pick up where you left off from a load game, you know what I'm saying, from 3 save slots and everything. And pretty much with the save slot, they'll tell you your location, pretty much which chapter you're in and your progress and all that. Now there's 12 sequences slash chapters in the game where you complete different objectives while fighting the Templars and stuff like that. And essentially, you also can do like optional objectives too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on like where you're at and who you talk to and stuff like that. Now, through the course of the game, you pretty much travel to like different cities like Boston, New York City, while dealing with the Templars and stuff like that. And along the way, you'll meet different people and stuff like that. Some of which are historical figures from the time, like Benjamin Franklin, and a few others, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, as far as the weapons are concerned, you can use like small knives, swords, pistols, and muskets from pretty much any weapon that was around back then. You know what I'm saying? So it's not technically a lot weapons that you're going to use throughout the course of the game. Of course, being this is part of the Assassin's Creed franchise, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, you pretty much rely on stealth and not being seen and all that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much in the pause menu, you will look at different things like the options, DNA tracker, and all that. Now with the options, of course, like with any options in game, you can change different things like the volume for the soundtrack, sound effects, the dialogue, and all that. You can also cut on or off the blood, the subtitles, and the name of the person who's talking. You know what I'm saying? Within the subtitles and all that. You can also change the fonts and pretty much the color of the fonts also. And of course, you could pretty much change certain aspects of the control scheme, whether it's the stick uh, configuration or the button configuration and all that, along with the heads-up display. And for us, the pause menu, you can not the pause menu, but the options menu, you can make the changes whether you're in the pause menu or the main menu. And pretty much the Animus training city is where you pretty much view your stats and look at the different aspects of the gameplay, manual and stuff like that. You like read what you can do within across the confines of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and the DNA trackers pretty much shows you your progress as far as the main missions that you completed within each sequence, along with things like discovery and side missions and stuff like that. And the Animus database will show like entries and images that were unlocked through the course of you playing the game, like people you have met, you know what I'm saying, and the buildings that you visited throughout the course of the game and stuff. And pretty much notifications will show up on a heads up display, and you can view them anytime you want to. You know what I'm saying? What shows up, what shows up from the notification center will depend on what you did within the game and stuff like that. And pretty much the downloadable content and language packs you can get from either Nintendo eShop, Xbox Live, and PSN through, of course, the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, respectively, and everything. And the Ubisoft Club is where you can get access to Ubisoft Club's online service again through Nintendo Switch eShop, Xbox Live, and PSN from PlayStation, from Xbox 360, no, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, respectively, and all that and everything. Now, one thing that I've noticed, like before I made this recording and and uploaded it, is that Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered is also a part of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, but I'm going to make a review at a different time because I didn't have enough time to prepare a review for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the graphics and design for Assassin's Creed 3 Remasters are pretty good, and it's had pretty much a good color palette and everything. Now, the controls and gameplay are pretty good, but fighting like 3 or 4 enemies at a time can be a hassle sometimes. But if you know what you do, you can eliminate them like pretty quickly. You know, so you can defeat them pretty quickly. You know. Now the soundtrack is pretty good, and to me, the soundtrack to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered has a kind of like a movie vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people may have a different opinion about that part of it, but this is something that I've noticed. You know, now, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is a good game, and I pretty much would recommend it to anybody who is a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise or never played the original Assassin's Creed 3 for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, or the Wii U and stuff. Now, I'm in the latter part of that cap. You know, as far as the score, I definitely give Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered a 9 out of 10. Now, with that being said, you can you can say your piece in the comment section. You know what I'm saying about the original, about Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, or even the original Assassin's Creed 3, along with any opinions you have about Assassin's Creed Liberation and all that. You know, with that being said, you can if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.